In today's video, we're going on a journey to a hyper-detailed steampunk mini park packed full of all the steampunk goodies. This is one detailed mini park top to bottom with 2 coasters and an amazing log flume that you're not going to want to miss out on. So stay tuned and we'll get right on into it. Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends! Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Park Spotlight. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at Desert Steampunk, created by Kevin/Steamy88, a Discord advanced builder and silver patron. Thank you so much for your tremendous support, Steamy88. And an extended shout out to all the other patrons on this list. If you want to get added to this list or the credits at the end of the video or get spotlight priority, check out our Patreon program. Links are down in the description below. And with that out of the way, Steamy88 says here, hey ho, dear Channel 5 Gaming, here's my second complete self-built park. No blueprints, all own creations. The park is in a desert and accessible by car or on foot. He is not huge, but still fun for the whole family. A quiet ride at the beginning with a sweet smoke train lifted into the air in a big cage with iron chairs. Contemplating the park with the thrills on the flame tower. A wet ride on the steam creek with a steam-powered train sweeping through the wonderful park landscape at nerve-wracking speeds. Experience the Desert Steam Park and have fun. Take a look at all the details that have been lovingly created. I hope you enjoy the park, and I look forward to the constructive criticism. And now, I'm building for the Mini Park 2 contest, and it gets even more details. Greetings, you're Steamy. All right, great little introduction there. Let's just dive right on into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the parking lot of this beautiful steampunk theme park. Steampunk Park. Now, it was set to 10 a.m. by default. We go 10 a.m. A little bit too bright. And you can see all the little reflections picking up, and it gets a little bit messy where you can't tell what's going on. It's just glimmer, glimmer, glimmer. So I thought I'd set it to 3 p.m. And I feel like that's just a much more prominent lighting, hitting what we need it to hit. And we are using reshade. I've toned down some of the settings on this one. It's just kind of enhancing that Western look a little bit. There's so many shadows and details going on in this park that it really doesn't need much help here from reshade. But I figured, hey, it's fun to use it. It helps make things look really nice. So why not try to enhance it a little bit here and there? So where are we going? What are we doing? We're walking straight into the park. And he said something like we are met with a swinging chair ride. There's a lot of sounds, a lot of noise. But hey, it's a theme park after all. Look at this monstrosity. I want to go on that first. So here's the chair ride. Maybe didn't give yourself enough room. The riders are grinding the cage there. Nonetheless, a really cool looking ride skin. Wow. All the chains, all the metal, the pipes. Definitely making this an exquisite steampunk theme park. I'm going to assume that's an exit because there's no sign, but I definitely want to ride this coaster first. Sweet Smoke Family Coaster. Let's do it. Get some of that sweet, sweet smoke. Danger, keep out, but it's for the family. Wrong way, turn back. Is this truly a family coaster? Looks like these are all in test mode. You can see the live results here. I'm just going to retest it. Jump in the front seat. We'll do seat view middle seat, and off we go. Okay, there it is. Interesting one, because this is actually a Bark Hess, but done on mine train tracks. Are these created separately? No, it's just a swap out. So you swapped out the mine train for a Bark Hess. Now, you asked for criticism, so I'll give you the criticism. The track felt a little bit wobbly to me. Felt like it needed a lot more smoothing. And personally, like, you look at it on the outside and you're like, this looks crazy. I was so excited to go on this, but the experience itself, for me, felt a little underwhelming. Some of the areas could be exacerbated a bit more, but I personally feel like, you know, you could have gone really crazy with the banking. This is originally supposed to be a mine train coaster, so that track does tend to get pretty extreme, even flip upside down at times. So I think the banking could have been a little bit crazier and, you know, a little bit more bunny hills and airtime counts, personally. And then the tracks where it's wobbly, just smooth that out a little bit more. But the track itself, the layout looks pretty nice. I like the way this all comes together. The queue is really interesting. The vibe, the steampunk decorations are great. So I just feel like the coaster itself needs to be amped up to match the beauty. But the beauty's there. Look at this. This is looking absolutely stunning. Meat skewers. Little hotel there. So, Steamy88 here, working on a, is this an exit? What is this? Working on a mini park. Ah, it's for the, Elixir ride. All in cages. Danger, keep out. You're having fun with those cages. Look at all these stalagmites. Entrance. What are we entering? Is this for the Elixir? That's a big queue for a little flat ride. Holy good googly moogly. How many guests do we have in this park? 1,750. And it's running beautifully. I love to see it. Love to see it. Wow, there's a lot going on. It definitely helps having all the guests in the park. It's super busy. And I like a busy park. Really makes a difference. I have a feeling that the mini park contest that's coming up, we might not see the busiest parks, because I feel like some people are pushing that park count to computer melting limits. But I'm hoping that people use that space graciously. But then on the flip side, I don't mind a few laggy parks. But the intention was to give you more space so they weren't so crampy. A little bit more terrain, a little bit more breathing room, and room for guests. Look at this, we got a caged-in drop tower here. Looks like this one's about to take off. Oh, we're up. We're up! Nice view of the parking lot there. Maybe we should switch rows. We can't really see much through these cages. But what we can see looks pretty cool. All right, I like it. I would have maybe removed a few of these chains or supports, maybe every other, just to give us a little bit more viewing room. That thing is very sturdy though. Super, super sturdy. That ain't falling over anytime soon, rather. Is this all that's up here? Come up for the flat ride, sit, get some food, and back down you go. Is there another elevation up here? Would have been cool to see some sort of like bridge taking us over, maybe. I like it when people get really intricate with like levels. Bridges and passageways, and this would suit this park perfectly. Some of that. This is looking really cool. I kind of want to see it at like a nighttime here. Some bright colors. Some subtle colors. Look at all those spotlights. Ooh, the tower's looking really cool from here. All right, back to 3 p.m. Now, unless the creator specifies what time to view it, I generally like to find what works for me. So, just for you guys, if you're submitting something and you really want it at a certain time of day, let me know. But since this creator has not, this seems like a dark ride of some sort, so maybe we should go back to night. Go through this dark queue. What are we looking at here? Looks like a coaster. A log flume. All right, quite the opposite. Chopper's Creek. Log flume. Let's pause this real quick. There's a look at the stats. We're going to find the log leaving the station. Here we go, and off we go. All right, I think that is the end of the ride right there. I think nighttime was the right choice for this. A lot of really cool shadows, highlights, and some spooky looks at the stalagmites there. Really cool indeed. Okay, well, we'll flip it back to daytime here, 3 p.m. and continue the journey through this steampunk madness. You did say it's a bit of a mini park. I'm seeing some sort of RMC. I want to find my way to that. That is the big main feature, but how? All right, guys, so I found it. It's up in the Sweet Treats area. What looked to be an exit is actually an entrance, but it's also an exit. So maybe Steam Rider should have been right here instead, because I didn't quite think to look down here. But this is the queue for the Steam Rider main attraction for this mini park steampunk theme park. I think we'll do daytime on this one. Maybe we could ride it twice. We got one pulling in now. Off we go. Okay, there it is. Again, I really love the theming of this. The coaster, much like the first one, still needs a little bit of work on the smoothing and the banking. I feel like we're going into turns too quickly, not enough transition. We're just kind of snapping around, and I got a little bit of whiplash in there. I want to see it from a different perspective, so that let's try nighttime here, and we'll go to the back of the train this time, and we'll see how the coaster takes from this perspective. Yeah, a little bit rough. The segments towards the end there weren't too bad. Not too bad at all. I really like the lighting though, the theming. So you've got that part down for sure. Just a little bit of tuning on your coasters. And we're looking at a top-notch build. Look at all this. This is really quite something. Vistas, the views, the composition, all really, really beautiful stuff here. Love the tone of everything. Definitely nailed your steampunk theme. A little bit of parking lot and realism around. The whole island is almost built on some sort of lake as well, or at least the front half. And a mountain. Comes together really quite nicely. Placing all these stalagmites must have taken you forever. Again, the theming's great. The log flume so happened to be my favorite attraction of this whole park. The coasters were a little bit rough. The theming on them was great, but I thought the log flume had just really good lighting and perspectives. It was a good log flume. Solid. Not often do I actually enjoy a log flume, so that goes to say a lot for what Steamy88 has done here. And speaking of the name, you have nailed your steampunk theme park, Steamy88. Really good stuff. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below if you have any feedback, critiques, suggestions for Steamy. I'm looking forward to see what you do for your mini park here. A bit of a mini park in itself here. Let's actually take a quick look at the 60x60 test border. Interesting. Looks like you actually followed the rules on this park here. That's actually quite cool. It all fits within the 60x60. These are the parameters of our mini park contest. So Steamy getting a little bit of practice building two. That's really cool. I hope this isn't your mini park contest submission submitted early. I think you said you're off to build one, so hopefully there's not miscommunication there. Really good stuff. Steamy88, what did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. I want to give an extended shout out to Steamy for your Patreon support. Here's a look at the credits here, guys. These are all the patrons. Thank you to all the patrons supporting the show. If you guys want to get your name added to this list, you want to support the show, get spotlight priority and all that good stuff, links are down in the description below. And I want to thank everybody else for watching. If you left a like, if you subscribed, I appreciate you for that as well. So thank you, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next Park Spotlight. Bye now.